These are the most sinful things that the narcissist does because he is jealous of you. Very scary. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the amazing content we have for you. Today's episode is going to bring a big twist. Because he is going to dive deeper into the evils of narcissists being jealous of you. Hello everyone. And it offers insights you won't get anywhere else. If you're new here, so grab your favorite snacks, relax, and let's start this exciting journey together. Let's start. So you don't miss out on any. Narcissism and jealousy are inseparable companions, intricately linked. To exhibit narcissistic tendencies is to nurture feelings of envy towards others, marked by a constant desire to acquire more, excel, project superiority, and overshadow. Their lives are entwined with ceaseless competition. Their jealousy is so intense that, if unable to acquire what you possess, they will inevitably resort to its destruction. This pattern is observable even in relationships where professed deep love exists. The harm they inflict due to envy, jealousy, and animosity is beyond imagination. The idea of committing such acts to another person is challenging to comprehend, as your moral compass differs from theirs. Their actions are ethically reprehensible, and the offenses they commit are glaringly evident. This is the precise topic we will explore in this episode. Warm greetings and thank you for joining this video. In today's conversation, we will delve into 3 illicit acts committed by individuals with narcissistic tendencies, driven by their envy towards you. If this subject piques your interest enough to continue listening, I kindly encourage you to subscribe. Before we embark on this discussion, your subscription not only aids in raising awareness about narcissistic abuse, but also unites numerous survivors seeking support as they navigate the malevolence they have faced. Let's initiate with a foundational comprehension of how jealousy functions within a narcissist. An inherent insecurity propels narcissists to feel envious, compelling them to covet everything for themselves. Their vessel remains consistently empty, akin to a container with an incessant leak. Satisfaction eludes them. As mentioned earlier, their predicament is an insatiable curiosity propelling them to desire anything that gleams and radiates. Upon learning about your achievements, they harbor profound envy. Every facet of your life, from accomplishments to potential, career skills, abilities, and empathy, triggers their jealousy. Despite showering you with affection, they are incapable of embodying those qualities, fostering a deep-seated resentment. Their objective becomes the elimination and ultimate destruction of these attributes, a process undertaken during the devaluation phase. They methodically corrode your self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-concept, leaving you feeling inadequate. They cannot accept the reality that your earnings surpass theirs, that you possess superior social skills, and that you thrive in challenging circumstances. Your ability to connect with others, evoke emotions, and communicate authentically distinguishes you from them. Differing from them, you exhibit a non-robotic demeanor, steering clear of scripted behaviors. Your heart-centered nature, something they lack and cannot emulate, sets you apart. While they may mimic your actions, they struggle to understand your essence, as it does not stem from their foundation. In due course, their inclination turns towards eliminating you, often manifesting during the devaluation phase. Each moment spent in their company feels akin to a gradual poisoning. They diminish your job performance, skills, salary, and achievements, instilling a sense of insignificance. Such actions could be categorized as criminalistic, involving a conscious and intentional engagement in gaslighting, character assassination, and other detrimental behaviors. Gaslighting becomes a regular practice, corroding your self-perception in what are referred to as character assassination. They erase your desires, needs, and emotions, blurring the distinction between your preferences and aversions. Through intrusive interventions into your thoughts, they take control and adopt your voice, influencing your perceptions of yourself, the world, and interpersonal interactions. When witnessing events, individuals typically prioritize others' perspectives over their own. The narcissist persuades you that you are a monstrous individual, incapable of navigating the world, interacting with others, thinking rationally, or performing essential cognitive functions. It's as if they invade your mind, establishing themselves as a parasitic colony. Having thoroughly convinced you that you are the source of every problem in the relationship, you lose sight of your identity. Any expression or opinion you offer is considered damaging, and you become the embodiment of harm. Maintaining functionality with such a self-perception becomes impossible, leading to an unavoidable collapse. Being involved with a narcissist parallels an encounter with a virus or hostile parasite. They infiltrate, designating you as the host, identifying your vulnerabilities, and exploiting them to progressively debilitate you. Eventually, they reduce you to a mere shell before discarding you during the disposal phase. In a narcissistic relationship, trust in your judgment becomes a challenge. Disoriented and torn apart, you struggle to discern reality. Doubts surface about the authenticity of your voice and emotions, convincing you that they were correct in attributing sole responsibility to you for everything that transpired. As a consequence of their envy, narcissists strip you of various aspects of your life. Another outcome involves the alienation from your children. The children perceive you as the parent responsible for all the problems, the initiator of the divorce, the impediment to their parents' reconciliation, the one seeking control and discipline, the parent lacking affection for them, and the one unwilling to accept that one of your children is involved with a narcissistic parent. As a result, you are cast in the role of the antagonist. In truth, a narcissistic parent prioritizes their contempt for you over their love for their children. This apathy prompts them to sever ties with you. They may isolate your children from you due to envy regarding your relationship with them, or they might encourage, idealize, and allow the children to foster resentment toward you. They perceive you as an overbearing parent, disregarding the optimal growth and progress of your offspring. This co-parenting approach becomes an act of retribution. Instead of engaging in co-parenting after narcissistic abuse, they adopt a counter-parenting stance, turning it into a conflict and strife. They employ any means necessary to succeed, gain advantage, surpass you, inflict pain, and subject you to difficulty. The lasting impact on their offspring turns this into a reprehensible act. The irreversible nature of their actions lies in the harm they cause to their children's development and the potential for a relationship between you and them. It is genuinely incomprehensible that they deem it acceptable to use a legal system as a weapon, securing full custody and equal partnership while neglecting the genuine nurturing of the children. The third and most egregious transgression involves the demolition of one's reputation and the ensuing social isolation. When introducing them to a family member or acquaintance, the feedback you receive deviates significantly from reality. Individuals may brand them as unwell, suggesting that you sever ties. This damages your confidence and self-esteem, prompting you to question every relationship to the extent of cutting ties. Furthermore, the consequence is that you become overly reliant on the narcissist, aligning with their desires. In the professional sphere, they orchestrate extensive defamation campaigns, potentially leading to your dismissal. They tarnish your hard-earned reputation, bringing disgrace to everything you've worked for to attain your current position or previous status. Their envy corrodes your reputation, causing it to crumble. The motivation behind their determination to bring you down sparks curiosity. What are they aiming to achieve? Clearly, a sense of euphoria. They lack the ability to undergo personal growth, deriving immense satisfaction from the knowledge that they can dismantle years of hard work. I firmly believe that this is among the most reprehensible actions one person can inflict upon another. Their inherent nature is morally flawed at its core. I consistently emphasize that external perceptions label you as a monster, yet in reality, you are not. This misperception is perpetuated by their unrelenting slander campaign, causing watchful eyes to track your every move. You encounter subtle remarks, avoidance, unresponsiveness, and blocking in communications. Navigating such a situation proves to be a formidable challenge, reinforcing the false belief that you are the one struggling with sanity. The blame seems to fall entirely on your shoulders. Why else would these individuals actively distance themselves from me? This conduct stands as the most egregious and abhorrent offense a narcissist can commit. They effectively isolate you from all support systems, subjecting you to suffering and tribulations fueled by their own insecurities, pitiful nature, jealousy, and punitive actions. Their pleasure derived from your pain manifests as extreme sadism. It is advisable to sever ties with such individuals due to their true nature. In conclusion, I can affirm that your brilliance shines like a dazzling star until you encounter a narcissist. Subsequently, you are reduced to mere dust. They degrade, obliterate, and erase your essence, launching an assault on your potential, capabilities, and talents, essentially dismantling everything you have ever been. They dismantle the efforts you've painstakingly invested and sever connections with your offspring and friends. They make sure that no aspect or domain of your life remains untouched. Furthermore, they assign you the role of the antagonist, holding you responsible for causing them harm and significant suffering. Internally, you grapple with feelings of pity and shame, despite having committed no wrongdoing. It's imperative to acknowledge that this mirrors a classic instance of DRV, where roles of victim and perpetrator are inverted and the attack is disavowed. They consistently pursue victory, stopping at nothing, indifference at ethical considerations. Their conscience has withered away. Yet, in that relationship, there is no inherent flaw within you, as highlighted earlier. DRV serves as an acronym illustrating the narcissist's reversal of victim and offender roles. They manipulate the narrative to present themselves as the wronged party, when in reality the situation is reversed and they become the victimizer. Place your trust in yourself and your lived experiences that contain all the answers you seek. Walk away from them and resist the temptation to return. Your silence is the fitting response they deserve. May you hold on to hope and prayers for their facing the consequences, the most severe retributions imaginable, or finding themselves condemned to endure the depths of hell or any equivalent, as justice demands. With that, let's conclude this episode. Your attention and continued presence are highly valued. We'll reconnect in the next installment, advancing the initiation and progression of the healing process. Or finding themselves condemned to endure the depths of hell or any equivalent, as justice demands. With that, let's conclude this episode. Your attention and continued presence are highly valued. We'll reconnect in the next installment.